Hello everyone, welcome to another Pick a Card reading. My name is Amara. This is Tarot by Amara. So today's reading was actually subscriber suggestions, and that suggestion was, what are they telling their friends and family about me and this connection, which is such a good suggestion, so thank you for that. I would have never thought about that. So I'm excited to dive deep into this. So we have 3 piles in front of us. This is pile number 1 with third eye and clarity. Pile number 2, we have messages and dreams. And then pile number 3, we have this receive and open card. So take a moment to pause the video, connect with your person's energy, connect with the situation, take a couple deep breaths before choosing your pile, and I'll see you in your reading. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the third eye clarity card, this is going to be your reading all about what is your person telling their friends and family about you. So this card to me signifies that this person is potentially trying to seek clarity regarding you and this connection. They're likely asking help, asking for help from other people. So they could be getting professional advice from their therapist, their friends, their family, just trying to receive some sort of guidance regarding this connection. There's actually a fly right now buzzing around your reading, so I feel like that could be some sort of sign for you. Flies, you could be having a lot of insects like fall on top of you, or just dealing with a lot of bugs. But this also tells me that your person, as much as they try to seek help and advice from other people, they're only going to find their answers within themselves. Okay, so we have a third eye here. Their dreams could also be really intense, but there's that. So I have pre-shuffled some cards already. I did not look at them. And we're going to get more insight on your connection with this person, and then we're going to pull some tarot. Let's see here. So we have Mother. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so this person, they're telling their friends and family. Also, they could be getting advice from their mother. That's a small group of you, okay? They're getting some insight from their mom. They could also have, for some of you, you could have a strained relationship with their mother. Like, I am getting a little bit of the energy of, like, toxic mother-in-law for some of you. But a couple messages with this card. They find you to be like the mother type. Like they want to give you this baby. They want to, you know, like you give off the energy of someone who is nurturing, caring, patient. You gave them unconditional love. Okay. So they view you as that, and they're telling other people that this is your energy. Okay. Like they view you as someone who would be a fantastic mother to their children. And maybe this is something for some of you, you could have already have children with this person. Okay, again, I'm getting like, for some of you, you are potentially separated from this person, like you've gotten a divorce, you're sharing kids, but there is this beautiful mothering energy here. Now for others of you, okay, I am getting the energy that there could be potentially a mother involved here. They're getting advice from their mother. Hey, what should I do? How should I handle this situation? This and that. And again, they're not receiving the actual clarity that they need because they're seeking it from outside sources. And I feel like what's happening is that it needs to happen within, okay? I'm really curious about this mother card. I'm curious as to know if it will continue into the tarot, to see if there's external factors here. They are waiting for you. Oh my God, what did I say? What did I say? They're getting wrong advice. They're getting the wrongful advice from, I'm getting strongly that they're getting advice from a mother figure here, and it's not helping the situation, is what I want to say. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. For some of you, they don't have a good relationship with their mother. There's a mother wound here. Okay, for others of you, this could be a situation where you potentially did mother this person, okay? Again, you care deeply for people, okay? You really, really care deeply for people. But we have the energy of smothering here, okay? That's a shadow attribute. So potentially, something about your connection with this person, something really triggered them, where maybe you did smother them. Made them feel guilty in some way. There is some sort of obstacle here because of unhealed wounds from their childhood, potentially from their mother. Their mother could have abandoned them. They could have felt abandonment from their mother. For others of you, it could be a situation where, again, they have a rocky relationship with their mom and it affected your relationship in some way. This mother figure could be an obstacle in your connection as well. They took advice. Maybe she said something like, I don't think this girl is good enough for you. I don't think they're good enough for you, this and that. Like, talking shit is what I'm getting from this mother figure. And I don't think they like what they heard. Because we have, I am waiting for you, this they are waiting for you energy. So I think for some of you, they are waiting on some sort of sign here. But again, it's all external. They're seeking external, like, advice or confirmation or validation without actually looking within to see how they actually feel. Plotting. What does it say here? They're stepping up their game to get your attention because they know you have plenty of other options. Divine intervention. They are experiencing many tower moments in their life where it's helped them gain clarity on this connection. And then we have romantic feelings. So they're telling people, they're telling their friends and family, how am I going to get this person back? What do I need to do to get this person back into my life? And whatever happened, whatever separated the two of you is because of divine intervention, okay? I think that there are things happening in your life. There's things happening in their life. They have unhealed wounds regarding their relationship with their mother, whatever maternal figures in their life. They're having some stuff going on. Yet they're still trying to figure out, hey, how am I going to get this person? And again, plotting. This is external energy. This person is not going within to figure out, hey, how do I actually feel? They have romantic feelings for you. They're telling people, they're telling their friends and family, I have romantic feelings for this person. But for some reason, it's kind of like you're out of reach somehow. There's something blocking this connection from moving forward. And you'll know what that is intuitively, okay? There's so many people watching. Like, it's going to resonate differently for everybody. But there is this feeling of something is blocking this connection. For some of you, it could be a mother figure, a grandmother. I will say, though, this person does have strong feelings for you. They do. But I am not liking their energy with this plotting card because it seems like, you know, what are you doing? Because I feel like your energy is like you don't chase, right? It's giving black cat energy. You are not going to pick up the phone and text this person. They're going to have to come to you. And so they're waiting for you. They're waiting on some call, some sort of confirmation, whatever it is that, you know, validates their feelings for you. They're asking other people about their own romantic feelings. It's all quite strange, honestly, you know? And the reason why I'm not liking their energy is because it's like, I feel like time is ticking. Maybe you do have other options. There's a situation here where it's like, I think that you are seeking other things in your life because this person is sort of waiting around to figure out how they're going to reach you. And I think for some of you, if you were in a situation where you felt like you were mothering them, I feel like you pulled back your energy and you realized, no, this is not okay. you are not a mother to this person. Just because they have their own mother unhealed wounds with their mother, that's something they need to figure out on their own. You're not a replacement for their mother. But I you know what, for others of you, I feel like if there is no mother figure involved here, I think this person strongly views you as someone who would make a great mother. And if that's not something that you desire, right? Because I know I'm gonna get some comments about like, I don't want to be a mom or whatever, or I don't want to be a parent. You can sort of take this as like, they view you as someone who is very nurturing, you're patient, you're kind. Everything you touch, you bring some sort of joy in life. Like you have the ability to create beautiful things. It's like, you're so talented, especially like in the arts. I feel like maybe for some of you, you're a great like cooker. You make great food. Like you, for some of you, I'm getting like pottery or just like doing something with your hands. You're really, really great at. And so you have all the qualities of someone who would make a great long-term partner, and that they're telling people this. They're telling people, I really believe that, you know, that this person is it for me. Like they're my future person, but they have qualities I'm already picking up that I, as a reader, am frustrated with, because they're not taking any sort of, and we'll dive deep into the tarot, but they're not really taking any sort of honest action steps to understanding this connection. They don't understand. I think that they don't even understand how they feel about what these romantic feelings are. This person could have struggled with commitment. Again, mother wound. They really could struggle with commitment here. And for you, and okay, what am I trying to say? Because I feel like I'm really talking fast in your reading. There's like a lot of messages coming through already. But I feel like for some reason they feel like they need to plan something out to get to you. They need to impress you somehow. I kind of view this card as like Empress energy, someone who sits back and abundance just flows to her. And I feel like this person recognizes that. And they're trying to get advice from like the wrong people about this situation. For some of you, it's like very small. It's like at the beginning of your connection where they're like, they're asking their friends and family, like, I like this person, I have romantic feelings for them, what can I do to impress them? Okay, so if that resonated for you, I'm going to pull these cards away and we're going to pull some tarot here. If that resonated, stick around. If not, that's okay. We have pile number 2 and 3 for you to look at as well. Oh, I actually don't have my cards next to me. One second. Okay, pile number 1. What are they telling their friends and family about you and your connection? We have the 6 of Wands in reverse. I am taking reversals today. Okay, for some of you, you receive a lot of attention. And I think this person is really intimidated by that. You could have like a public social media, or you could, you know, you're really well liked at work. This person is honestly, they're a little off-putted. They're like, it doesn't match their energy, their lifestyle, I feel like. I think this person struggles with a little bit of like self-worth issues here, a little bit of insecurity. I think you receive a lot of attention from people, and you could be well known in your community somehow. For others of you, they're telling people that they feel for some reason this connection won't be successful. For some of you, they feel like they have to hide it. It's all very strange. There's so many messages coming through for you guys. I feel like there's a lot of people who are going to choose pile number 1, so just bear with me. If you want a personal reading regarding this, you can purchase one. The link is in my bio or in the description below. Eight of Cups. Justice and okay. This person regrets the choice to walk away. They feel like they were doing the right thing by walking away. And again, wrongful advice. They took the wrong advice from somebody. I think they were seeking some sort of help here. They took the wrong advice, walked away from you, and now they're kind of in this regretful energy with the Justice in reverse. This tells me that they felt like they were doing the right thing by walking away. I feel like for some of you, you have met their friends and family, and for some of you, you intuitively felt like they didn't like you, and it could be because you are well liked by people. You were, for some reason, they felt like, not that you weren't good enough. That's not the energy that I'm getting. I'm getting that they felt like maybe you, especially if you had like a public platform or social media or whatever, you're just different from them, is what I want to say. Because it's going to resonate differently for everybody. It feels like they were almost unsure about your connection with this person. And you'll intuitively know if that message was for you, okay? So this person walked away from you because they took the wrong advice and they thought that they were doing the right thing. Now they're receiving some sort of karma. Now they're frustrated. Now they're trying to plot, oh my God, how am I going to get this person back? Because they messed up somehow. Okay, so let's see here. What are they telling their friends and family about you? Six of Swords. No, this is, sorry. This is just part of like the deck. The High Priestess. Ten of Cups. Again, that's the card of like, I want a happy family with you. I want to create children, and I want a life, a home with you. I want to start a family, etc., etc. They might reveal this with you with the High Priestess in reverse. They might come forward and express this to you. They want to express this to you. They want to tell you, hey, like, I sort of messed up here. I took the wrong advice. And they want to sort of move forward. They want to move past this energy. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Again, you are someone who is fiery. You're passionate. You're exciting. You're confident. And I think that this person is really honestly threatened by that. They could have some sort of insecurity issue. You'll know what that means for some of you, okay? You'll know what resonates and what doesn't. I feel like you are a very powerful person. You are a very powerful, strong person. I think that you carry a lot of opinions. And for some reason, this person is like really, I don't want to say threatened. Threatened seems so like, for some of you, maybe they are threatened, right? Like they are like a bit kind of frustrated by how confident you are. They know you have other options. I think that's another thing that worries this person, is because they know that you have options. They know that you have people who are also wanting to start a family with you, who see you as this beautiful mothering figure. And it's almost like they lost their opportunity. They walked away from this. And so now they're telling their friends and family, how am I going to, like, what am I going to do to impress this person to win them back? It's honestly, I'm being very blunt and honest in your reading because I feel like I need to be, and that's just the message that's coming through, but it feels a little bit immature on their part. And I feel like they will express this. With the High Priestess in reverse, I feel like some truth, some secret is going to be revealed by all of this. Okay? And I feel like, you know what, let me pull one more. What are they telling their friends and family? Page of Swords. Eight of Wands. So there is this energy of wanting to communicate with you. The page is someone who is very inexperienced. I I feel like this person goes back and forth, and this is sort of what's going on in their head with this Page of Swords, is like this sort of immaturity, the way that they think about things. It's this plotting energy again. The Eight of Wands, how am I going to move forward and communicate with this person? What am I going to say? But it's all coming up really like, honestly, inexperienced and immature. Knight of Swords in reverse, that in and out energy. There is a delay here with, I feel like communication. We have the Magician. So again, more energy of plotting. This person is trying to figure out, how am I going to reach this person? What am I going to do? Daydreaming. Knight of Cups in reverse talks a lot about like daydreaming about you, having a lot of fantasies about you. I feel like they're telling their friends and family that they picture this 10 of Cups with you. They picture this, this feeling of, oh, I want this person so bad. Like, I'm having all these fantasies about our future and the things that, all our potential. I really want to manifest it into life here. I really want to create it into the physical realm. But this person is lacking maturity. And I really want to tell you guys that this person is lacking maturity, and them seeking advice from other people, it's not bringing any kind of answers to them. The Hermit the Hermit here, I almost said in reverse, but the Hermit talks about that third eye, that clarity, right? It's going to happen within. This person needs to focus on their own feelings, not what other people are telling them about you. Okay? This person needs to go within and figure out for themselves their own inner life, their own inner guidance about what to do in this situation. Okay? So pile number 1, I hope that resonated with you. I felt the need to be very blunt for some reason. I feel very frustrated with the energy that's coming through with your person. But I really hope that resonated with you. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can. The link will be in my description. Thank you again for watching, and thank you so much for your support. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Messages and Dreams card, this is going to be your reading about your person and what they are telling their friends and family about you. So with this card, you could be having a lot of dreams about this person. You could be receiving a lot of intuitive messages regarding this person. I feel like for some of you, you could have dreamt about their family recently. You could have dreamt about hanging out with their family, or just like them in general. I feel like you're dreaming a lot about this person. This person could also be having intuitive dreams about you, and what to do in this situation. I feel like they've just been, actually, I'm getting for some of you, they're kind of like in this Four of Swords, like quiet energy where they might not be telling your friends and family a lot. It seems like, especially because this person is sleeping, it feels like they're sort of keeping to themselves. But we'll pull more cards and see. So I have already pre-shuffled here. I did not look at these cards, so we're going to dive a little bit deep into your connection for a second, a little energy check-in. So we have Priest. Facility, spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. Okay, so this person could be receiving some sort of advice or guidance from their priest. They could be potentially a religious person. They could be a really faithful, spiritual person. They receive a lot of guidance. You can see here both eyes are closed in these images. So this person is receiving a lot of guidance through their dreams, and spiritual community to receive some sort of guidance regarding you and their connection. But again, it's quiet. It feels like they're not really telling people a lot of things. And I actually like this energy so far. I really, I'm getting good energy from this. Like, it feels like they're sort of keeping to themselves. They're saving some spiritual energy here for themselves. And yeah, it feels like they're really like, I'm getting someone who maybe potentially goes to church and, you know, prays a lot. This person really gets a lot of clarity and help from the spiritual realm. So we have yes, listen to your heart, release, radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So you clearly are in separation with somebody here. Guarded, they are still very guarded and trapped behind their own emotional defenses. Allow them to fall in love in steps. Yeah, I'm getting that this person is not talking to other people about your connection. Marriage, they see you as marriage material, someone that inspires them to create a strong foundation for marriage. That's beautiful. And we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I actually feel like this energy regarding your person and this connection is actually more so like a new start or a potential new start with your person. This is such beautiful energy. I'm actually really loving this. For you guys, this is like someone who's really listening as to what they want to do. Now, I'm going to be honest. For some of you, this person is trying to let this connection go. They're listening to their heart. They're saying, I have to let this go and, you know, maybe seek out a new love, because I am getting this sort of separation energy. For some of you guys, this could have been a marriage that ended. Okay, we have separation here and marriage. So that tells me you guys could potentially be in divorce with this person. And it actually seems like for some of you, and this is a very small message, but it feels like for some of you, this person could have, like, the two of you could have been very maybe spiritual or religious people, and you actually went to your priest to ask for some sort of marriage advice. That could be something that this person is sort of considering here. If you are in some sort of separation with this person, especially if you were married to this person, either you or this person is going to a priest or a spiritual mentor to talk about your relationship, to figure out, okay, how are we gonna fix our marriage? Okay, so that's a first small group of you. For others of you, I really truly feel like this person is keeping to themselves about your connection. I really don't think that they're talking to other people. There's a lot of thinking in bed, I feel like, because we have eyes closed in like majority of these cards, except this one. We have eyes closed here, eyes closed there. Her head is sort of down here. And over here, this person is sort of laying in bed with like thoughts. So this person, I feel like, is actually keeping to themselves. For some of you, they are going to some sort of spiritual mentor to receive some sort of advice. And this priest or this spiritual person is saying, hey, listen to your heart here. And for others of you, I feel like, you know, there are people who are other like tarot readers as well, or like spiritual people where, you know, you guys are coming to these readings asking for some sort of guidance regarding this situation. But it truly feels like this person is not talking to other people about your relationship. And I actually love that. I love that. I think that that's great. I think this person is doing what they need to do to figure out things for themselves. I don't think they need other people's advice, because they trust their own heart here. This person is very heart focused. They might be a little bit guarded here right now. This could be very fresh for them, the separation. So it feels like they don't really want other people in their life right now. They don't want to really talk about this. And this could be also, take it how it resonates, but this could also be for you. You also don't want to talk to people about this. So if that resonated for you, I'm not getting any other messages here, but we're going to pull some tarot now. If this resonated for you, stick around. We're going to pull some tarot to get more insight on what this person is thinking and feeling. If they're telling anybody anything here. Okay, pile number 2. What are they telling their friends and family about you and your connection? What are they telling your friends and family about you? We have 7 of Swords. Ten of Cups. Three of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, they're telling their friends and family that they feel like they this is going to be for a small number of you. If you were separated and you were married, and this person walked away and explored other options, that is also coming through. For some of you, you had a family with this person and they sort of escaped this and tried to potentially seek out other options here. For others of you, I feel like they're telling their friends and family they want to keep their options open. I feel like that's something that they're sort of reflecting on, is keeping their options open. I feel like this person maybe struggles with what they want. Again, it was beautiful energy. They really are focusing on what their heart desires, right? Because again, you're in separation with this person, okay? They're still very in this sort of guarded energy, and they're trying to figure out what is it that they want, and they're truly listening to their heart. For others of you, they do want to explore a new love. They do want to explore potentially meeting someone else here. And so for some of you, they sort of, when I think of Seven of Swords, I think of escapism. I think of someone who is in a situation that they don't want to be in, and so instead of having the tough conversations, they do this sort of Seven of Swords leaping down the rope, like trying to take the easy way out here. So for some of you, I feel like they were in a situation where, again, maybe they were unhappy, like maybe it feels like they didn't actually want this Ten of Cups. I feel like there's this sort of two different energies with this person. It's like they want to have this happy home, this commitment, this marriage with you, but then they also feel like, what else is out there, you know? It feels like they're not quite ready yet to take that step of commitment here. So let's see, what else are they telling their friends and family about you? Again, I'm not actually getting much. I don't think that they are. I feel like family plays a crucial, with this Ten of Cups, I feel like family plays a crucial role in their life, but it's not like they seek answers from their family. I feel like this person is very sure about how they feel, but I think they're confused about what they actually want. With this Three of Cups energy, again, Three of Cups to me tells me friends, and Ten of Cups tells me family. So there is this significant, I actually think they're avoiding questions. This is very specific. I feel like this person is avoiding having to have a conversation about you and your connection. The Seven of Swords, again, escapism energy. This person is like escaping questions. They're changing the subject. They're, not being honest about what is going on with your connection. They're not being honest. And I feel like that's their own choice. They really truly believe that they don't want other people involved here. Again, I think they have a lot of friends, they have a lot of family, and they don't feel like they need to answer to anybody here. They feel like they don't need to explain to them what is going on in your connection, what is going on in your relationship. They just want to kind of keep it to themselves. And that, I actually think that that's a good energy that's coming through. But I think maybe for some of you, they could maybe potentially have this need to lean on a support system here. But they're so focused on, I think, keeping things to themselves right now. For some of you, this is very fresh. Nine of Coins. For some of you, they're telling their friends and family that they want to be single. Yeah, I feel like this energy of like they want to be single. I actually feel like for you, pile number 2, this person is really going through something with, I think, they could be experiencing a lot of changes in their life. It feels like they need to want to focus on themselves. And that could be a reason why they ended your connection. For some of you, they're looking into what they value and what they don't value. And I feel like they do value your connection, because we had that marriage card there. So they do recognize that your connection is significant to them, But for some reason, it feels like it's not being built on a strong foundation, because there's no pentacles here. I'm only seeing, you know, just literally the energy of their friends and family being present in their life. But they're not, there's something about they actually don't know what they want. For some of you, they might actually need to lean on their inner circle here, but they don't want to for some reason. You know, maybe they don't have a good relationship with their friends or family. It almost feels like they're kind of like this lone wolf a little bit. Especially we have this energy of like the priest here with their eyes closed and like this messages cards. They could be a lone wolf. They kind of keep to themselves a little bit. And so they could have trouble letting people in. And that could have been something that ended your connection as well. Letting you in could have been a problem for them. Take it how it resonates, you guys. Take it how it resonates. The Chariot. You could be at a distance from this person. It might require some travel to want to reach each other somehow. Six of Swords. This person wants to move forward in their life. Eight of Cups. Yeah, this person is sort of walking away from the situation. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So this person is sort of, they are hurt. They are feeling some sort of hurt here. But this is an energy of pause. This is an energy of taking some sort of break and shifting your perspective on the situation. This person is still very hurt by this situation, the separation. The Judgment call, though, it feels like this person is not answering. This person is not really seeking any kind of answers about this. I feel like there's a delay in communication with this person, but it feels like they are walking away from this. I'm going to be very honest. They are wanting the Eight of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Chariot. This is cards of movement forward here. For some of you, this could shift, okay? Because I do see that this person values your relationship a lot. They do, but for some reason, they feel like they need to release this at this time. I still strongly feel like this person is not telling people about your connection. Knight of Swords, this is a lack of communication to me. This is a lack of, and a delay in communication. Their thoughts are also kind of all over the place as well. I still feel like their energy, their mental energy is sort of really all over the place. They just want to move forward. They just want to move on, it feels like. For some of you, they really could be seeking help here through religious figures, okay? So I'm actually going to pull, I feel like pulling one more for you guys, actually. So I'm going to pull one more here. What are they telling their friends and family about pile number 2? Ten of Swords. They're really dealing with a painful ending here. Again, I've picked up on the energy that this person could be going through a lot. We have Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So again, more energy of a little bit of nostalgia here for your connection. You could have known this person through childhood. You could have literally known them since you guys were children. But this is this feeling a little bit of like, I miss this. I miss this connection here. But for some reason, they're still in this painful energy. Of they just want to move on. They really do. It feels like they really want to move on, pile number 2. For some of you, you already married to this person. Maybe you guys share children here. I still feel like if this person was, if you guys were married and you have children, because I'm getting that strongly here, I feel like this person is still going to be in your life. For some of you, this person is somehow still going to be in your life. They just want to move forward here. They really want to move on from this. I think that I feel like are unsure about what they want right now. So if that resonated for you, pile number 2, please leave a comment. Please subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, you can do so by booking down below in the description. There is a link to book a private reading. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for your support. It means a lot. See you later. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose the receive open card, this is going to be all about your person and what they are telling their friends and family about you and your connection. So if you chose this receive open card, I feel like this person is open to receiving other people's advice, other people's thoughts about your connection. They seem like a positive person. I feel like the energy that's coming through. I feel like for you, pile 3, if you chose this pile, I feel like the both of you are in this energy of wanting a new beginning, wanting just like a newness in your life, this exciting energy of like wanting an opportunity to come through, and you're open to receiving. I think for a lot of you, you're open to receiving some sort of communication with this person. It feels like your energy has shifted to guarded to open. Okay, so if that resonates with you, stick around. I have already pre-shuffled some cards here. I did not look at these. I just sort of handpicked them. And we're going to look into sort of like a energy check-in with you and your person, a little bit about the connection, what's going on here. So we have child divine, innocence, purity, and redemption. So just the special connection with the divine. Oh, that's so sweet. There's a lot of like gold here. There's a lot of like warmth coming through your pile. It feels like the two of you could have healed each other's inner child. Sorry. Some of you guys could have children with this person. That could resonate with you as well. I feel like they're telling their friends and family about how fun it is to be with you. It feels very playful. It feels very fun. And that there's an innocence about you. You guys could be each other's like first love. Okay, it feels like I'm reading for a pile that, you know, could just be starting out in their connection, but there feels like there's like a lot of love here, a lot of playfulness. Like it's like you text this person, hey, you want to do this, and they're like, yes. Like there's just like this happiness that's coming through, and I think they're telling their friends and family like how exciting and fun it is to be in your connection. So we'll dive more into, because I feel like there's going to be like people who are in no communication and like, you know, separation or whatever. Oh, we have I'm sorry. You have so many choices and options. Trust. It is safe to trust in the situation. So I feel like this person could have hurt you in the past or currently. They could have done something that broke your trust here. And they want to tell you I'm sorry. But it feels very small. It feels like they could have said something like, I'm getting the image of like two people who were play fighting, and they said something that was actually kind of triggering and it hurt you, and they're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah. I feel like they're telling, for some of you, if you're actually, you know what, let me pull more. We have resurrection, so this is a card of reconciliation here. And we have new perspective. They gained a new perspective and now see how they failed you by their own sabotaging behaviors. And then we have what you thought would be lost forever will come back, and you'll witness the possible made possible. Okay, for some of you, there is this energy of someone coming through here and saying, I'm sorry, wanting a fresh start and wanting to resurrect this and start over somehow. And, you know, you're being guided to say, hey, you can trust this situation again. It feels very small. It doesn't feel like this was like a huge fight or anything like that. It feels like, this person sort of took a time out for a second. The two of you separated for like maybe a moment or so just to like regain your energy here and shift your perspective. And they're like, okay, I want to start over. I want to resurrect this. I want to, you know, start again. And I actually think you're going to be open to this. I think you actually do trust this situation. I feel like they're telling their friends and family that they want to sort of get back together with you. I feel like they're worried that you have other options. For some of you, this could have been a separation that's been going on for quite some time, maybe a couple months or so. And they gained some sort of new perspective here. They recognize that they are sorry that they had maybe potentially some self-sabotaging behavior. And they want to kind of resurrect this. They want to mend this somehow, but they feel like during this time apart, maybe that you had some other options here, or you have other choices that you can take in terms of this connection. Like, you know, either let this go, move on, whatever the case may be. So they're telling their friends and family, like, hey, like, I want to reach out to this person and maybe, you know, bring this back to life here. But, you know, they might have so many options and choices. So you might not want to sort of connect with this person again. For some of you, I'm also getting the message that this person could be someone who is maybe too playful. Like there could be like an age gap here where it's like maybe you're older than this person and so they have a lot of learning to do in your connection. They could be really inexperienced because we do have child here. But I do think that there is this connection of how there is this feeling of like this connection is protected somehow by the divine, and that it's safe for you to trust this situation and trust where it goes. But I think for some of you, they're telling their friends and family, like, hey, like, I want to fix this somehow with this person. They bring some sort of light and joy in my life. They bring this playful energy, and they make me feel good. They make me feel safe. They make me feel loved. They heal my inner child. I feel like the two of you did a lot of things together to heal your inner child. Like, I don't know, like, maybe growing up you didn't really, like, I'm getting like trick-or-treating or like doing these like fun things as a kid that you didn't really get a chance to do, or you want to like reclaim it somehow, and you're doing it with this person, or you have done it with this person. It's sort of creating new memories again. And I think that this person recognizes that that's something that's really special, and they're telling their friends and family this. They're telling, like, you know, like, I am really happy with this person. They bring joy into my life, but I messed up, and now they might have other options here. But just know that they are wanting to sort of resurrect this. They want to fix this somehow. They want to mend what they broke. They want to bring this back to life. I'm getting Bring Me Back to Life, Evanescence. It's a very specific song, but also a little dark. But there is this feeling of wanting to bring this back to life. So if that resonated for you guys, pile number 3, stick around. I'm going to pull these cards away. That's just like a general check-in. You can stay, even if it didn't, you know, resonate. We're going to pull some tarot. But if it did resonate, that's great. So pile number 3, what are they telling their friends and family about you? We have the Tower. Okay. It's getting a little darker. So the Tower could be like the two of you could have unexpectedly broke up or separated. You or this person could be going through really big changes in your life, or this connection is going to be going through a really big change. I'm going to pull more just to clarify here what is going on, this connection. What are they telling their friends and family about pile number 3? 9 of Swords. Ooh, okay, it's getting turned a little dark, you guys. This person has a lot of anxiety about this. I feel like it's the both of you. There's a lot of stress and anxiety going around this connection. Something really happened here. I'm actually going to pull this back here because I feel like this energy actually ties into the rest of the reading. There's a lot of anxiety over this. Something happened between the two of you. It seemed very, like, significant. It literally says what you thought to be lost forever. So somehow you lost this connection, you disconnected, you separated. What is going on here? What are they telling their friends and family? I feel like for some of you, they're having something going on within their family or within their own life that they're having discussions about with their family. Like, there's something going on with them personally. Knight of Coins. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's positive. The Chariot. What are they telling their friends and family? 8 of Wands in reverse. So I feel like this person is going to come towards you very, very slowly. Very slow. The Knight of Coins, I believe it's the slowest knight in the deck. They are really slow here. Eventually, because I feel like this person is actually in this kind of Nine of Swords, a Tower energy. Notice how his back is sort of turned away from this. This person wants to come forward here. They want to move things forward with the Chariot, but there is delays here with the Eight of Wands. So this person is lacking in really taking on some action here, or maybe just communicating with you. Because whatever they're going through right now seems very powerful here. For others of you, they're telling their friends and family that they want to move forward here, but they're struggling emotionally right now. I feel like they're talking to their friends and family about how they feel emotionally right now. They're clearly going through something, I feel like, with this Tower card. Something really significant happened in their life, something that was really life-altering, and it's affecting them emotionally, and they're talking to their friends and family. They're like leaning on support here about, you know, what, I need help. Pal 3, I had to take a second to stop your reading, but I'm back. Like I was saying, your person is currently going through a lot of changes and upheavals in their life that are causing them a lot of stress outside of your connection. Okay, so I feel like what's happening right now with your person is that they're seeking advice, help, support from their inner circle, because whatever they're going through seems very personal. And throughout all of this, there is this energy of wanting to come back into your life right now, wanting to bring this connection back in their life, because I think that they could also use your support, your energy, your loving energy, to this connection again. And I think that this person misses you. I think that they're telling their friends and family that they miss you, that they miss your energy. And especially if they're going through a lot of changes, it's like they almost want to express to you this sort of change. They could be going through a lot of maybe like financial issues. There could be going on some with the Chariot here. There could be something regarding moving that is affecting this person. Something that they really value. So when we think of Knight of Coins or Knight of Pentacles, we think of something that's tangible, secure, stable. So when I see the Knight of Coins, I think about like someone who is finding value in monetary things, home, other commitments. So it seems like that's where their life is sort of focused on right now. So let's continue. What are they telling their friends and family about you? Oh my God, Two of Cups. They love you. They're telling their friends and family they love you. They feel your connection. They feel the friendship, the companionship, the love that your connection brought into their lives. You are very special to this person. And we had that child, that divine energy in the beginning of your reading, and that to me just signifies that you bring some sort of light in this person's life. That child, that divine card that we saw in the beginning of your reading really reminds me of the Sun card in tarot with the baby on the card. So that just gives me this feeling of happiness, sunshine. And I feel like you were a light in this person's life. I think they're telling their friends and family that they really found your connection to be special to them. I feel like you guys did a lot of things together. Like maybe you hung out with your family and friends a lot, but there was just this feeling of union and togetherness that was in your connection. Some of them might have to travel to you somehow. There could be some sort of distance here. But they do also want to come in here with this Knight of Coins and offer you something really stable here. They really feel like they need to get their life in order, because right now it seems like there's a lot of chaos going on in their life. So they feel like they need to get their life in order and then come towards you, because the Knight of Coins, even though it is the slowest knight in the deck, I feel like it's the most stable knight of the deck. Because when I think of Knight of Cups, like, yeah, it's somebody offering you like an emotional offer of love or whatever, but I want to see something tangible here. I want to be able to see something grow in a reading, especially in a love reading. So I'm very happy that the Knight of Coins is here, because this is someone who's coming in and wanting to offer you stability in this connection again. They really want to resurrect this and make it into something more than just the Knight of Coin, right? So let's see here. What are they telling their friends and family about you? Oh my god, this is such beautiful energy, you guys. The Empress. For some of you, they want to make you a mother. They think about certain things. Be careful with pregnancy. I do want to put that out there. Be careful with pregnancy, because this is my pregnancy fertility card. And if that's not something that you are looking for, be careful with pregnancy, okay? But for others of you, this person really sees you as the one. They see you as the one. I don't know what happened between the two of you. You'll know. Take it how it resonates, but they truly feel like you're the one. And I think that they're telling their friends and family about especially their family. I feel like they're really expressing more towards their family about how they view you as this Empress. For some of you, I feel like they're telling their friends and family, like at some point they told their friends and family that they really like your style. You could also be really talented, artistic. They tell their friends and family that you're a really good artist, that you dress well, that you're really put together. Some of you guys could play the guitar, but you are this person's like light in their life throughout all the chaos. You are this person's light. Okay, so let's see here. What is going on? What do they want to tell their friends and family? The Moon. And we're going to do one more here. Eight of Coins. Okay, they're going to tell you this soon. Four of Swords. Right now, things are kind of quiet. Okay, things are, this person is spending a lot of time thinking about you in bed. They're having like probably really intense dreams. They're resting as much as they can. I think there's a lot going on in their life, and their mind is really circulating a lot of emotions and feelings right now. And I think that they are, with this Moon card, there has been illusions centered around your relationship with this person. There's been a lot of confusion, a lot of secrets maybe. I think with the Moon in reverse, though, the veil is lifting, the illusions are lifting. Something will be revealed to you, and I think this person potentially is going to come forward here and reveal how, what's been going on with them. There could have been some family secrets as well, like this person was hiding parts of themselves that they didn't really want to tell you. Okay, it's a very small specific message here, but with the Eight of Coins, this is someone who is really working hard right now, or they want to really put in the work to make this connection grow. Okay, so if that resonated for you guys, pile number 3, I'm so glad. Please leave a comment, please subscribe, please like. I'm curious as to know all your stories about how this resonated with you. If you would like to book a personal reading, I offer love readings, and I also offer specific person love readings. So the link will be in the description. Thank you so much again for watching, and thank you again for your support.